So good afternoon, family, parents, friends, distinguished guests, fire administration. Welcome to our graduation of our 2023 Youth Fire Academy for the Portsmouth Fire Department. It's been an awesome week. We hope that the kids got a lot out of it. It was a joy to deal with all of them. We had a good time. I think they had a good time too. I know they got fat with all the food and stuff that they ate. But it was a good time, and we'll do it again next year. So I already gave y'all the date, so I'm looking to see that y'all come back. So we're going to do a quick little graduation. Right now, I'm going to call up our distinguished mayor, Shannon Glover, to come up and say a few words, and then I'll come back and let you know the rest.
Thank you, Lieutenant Hampton. And I want to, before I get into my remarks, I just want to make mention of the leadership team that's with us here from our fire department, certainly Chief Nestor Mangabat, and also Chief Arnold and Chief Williamson, and I think I just saw Captain, over there who just came in. So I just wanted to recognize you guys for all that you do and the hard work you do in our city. Want to recognize also you young people, ladies and gentlemen, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating Portsmouth Fire Marshal Youth Academy participants of 2023. As mayor of this great city of Portsmouth and on behalf of the Portsmouth City Council, I extend my warmest congratulations to each of you and every one of you on a job well done. Today we gather here to acknowledge your accomplishments, and I hope you guys had fun. Did you have fun? You all look too serious. Did you have fun? Yes. Okay, all right. And dedication that you've shown by participating in the Fire Marshal's Youth Academy. It really inspires me. I just want you to know, to see young people get involved in public interest and serve the public with their heart and their willingness. It also shows that you guys have determination and a hard work ethic, and you want to do something special. As graduates of the Fire Marshal's Youth Academy, you now carry a profound responsibility. Now, how many of you knew this was going to be about a responsibility? Can I see your hands? Okay, good. Good for you. In times of crisis, our entire community is counting on you to protect and serve. So, the role of a fire marshal or firefighter or an emergency medical first responder is no small feat, I assure you. It requires courage, quick thinking, and the ability to remain calm under pressure. I hope that you foundationally have found through your skills and acquired during your skills training, and you will serve in your pursuit of a promising career as a public servant. I also want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the dedicated instructors and mentors of the Portsmouth Fire Department. And I want to say that we're very appreciative for all you do. Thank you. To the parents, the families of our graduates, make no mistake, today marks a significant milestone in your lives as well. Your support, your encouragement absolutely has played an integral role in the achievement of these young people who we celebrate today. So I just want you also to know that we appreciate your support and getting them here and making sure that they participate. So give yourselves a round of applause. Now to our Fire Marshal Youth Academy graduates. As you go forth into the world as aspiring fire marshals or firefighters, you will undoubtedly face some challenges. And you should expect this. You should expect it, because nothing in life comes easy. However, always remember that you are part of a strong, supportive community dedicated to ensuring your success. Your fellow firefighters, senior marshals, and the entire Portsmouth Fire Rescue and Emergency Services Department is here and ready to help you whenever it's needed. You, each and every one of you, are our future. And I am eager to witness the positive impact that you will make on the lives of countless individuals and as you progress in your careers as firefighters and fire marshals. May you continue to grow, learn, and lead with compassion, courage, and resilience. May your future be filled with success and achievement as a public servant. Will the audience please help me to congratulate these fine young men and women on a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
You're welcome, sir.
So just so the parents know, our Fire Youth Academy is a very condensed, abbreviated form of the Fire Academy that I went through 26 years ago, that they went through. So what we want to do is we try to open the kids' eyes to the fire service as a viable career option. I can say that over the 6 years that we've done this, the Portsmouth Fire Department has hired 5 kids out of our youth academy. And I found out last week that Suffolk actually hired a 6th person out of our fire academy. So it's good that it's opening up the kids' minds to what we do each day. So with that said, I'm going to invite the person that allows us to do this, Fire Chief Nestor Mangaback, and he's going to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, hello. Hello. What an exciting day. You know, I know this is like one of the most successful programs that we could run, especially with the youth within the community. And just like Lieutenant Hampton spoke, it has a true outcome and a true success of being able to hire and show that the fire rescue and emergency services, whether it's firefighting, becoming a fire marshal, an EMT, a paramedic, a dispatcher, everything is there for the opportunity for anyone to have a career. So we are like super excited knowing that every time we complete a class that we have put at least a little etch or reminder in not only the children's mind of a future, but in the parents' mind that there is a possibility to live out your dream, to be able to serve a community, to be able to save lives, to be able to just have fun when you come to work, and to have a long-standing career. So one of the graduates from this academy, which was last year, is now a third-generation firefighter family. His grandfather, who passed away, was the first generation. His 2 uncles were here in Portsmouth as firefighters, and one of the uncles became the deputy fire chief here in Portsmouth. And now their nephew, who, when I interviewed him, I asked him, why did you want to become a firefighter? He mentioned the Youth Fire Academy, which put that little spark into maybe this is my career. But really it came down to, he told me that when his father passed away, or his grandfather passed away, when in the will there were some firefighter memorabilia that was handed out, and that it all went to him. And he told me that he has a special Maltese cross that he cherishes, that he felt that that was his sign and his calling to become a firefighter. So I think he's maybe a month in the Fire Recruit Academy, and he's super excited to make it towards his graduation early next year. So it's just a story that I know that can be a success story for every one of you, and it can be also a success story to even go in further and beyond firefighting and public service. So, I mean, you can even be the mayor, right, Mayor?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, But one thing I wanted to highlight is, firefighting, like I heard from all of the graduates, was it's a hot job. And this has been a year in the planning. And, I kind of commended the staff, especially Lieutenant Hampton and his staff, that they were able to pick out the hottest week of the year to run a fire academy. So they gave you the real story on how hot it can be without actually lighting a fire. So it was definitely a good success. But I wanted to highlight the conversation that we had Monday morning, and I told you that you were going to learn a lot about the service, serving people and firefighting and medical. You learn CPR. You were going to see the dispatch center. But the number one thing that I said was you're going to learn more about each other, and that's really the true takeaway. And when I spoke to you before the ceremony, you learned a lot about each other. And that's where that human contact comes from, is being able to interact with your fellow person, your classmate, your neighbor, your coworker, and be able to find a way to have fun through all your diverse thoughts and how your family background is. And, I look at this group, it's no different than the entire fire department of 300 plus personnel. We're just the fabric of the community. We all look different. We all act different. We all came from different backgrounds. But it's really an inspiration to know that we have potentially anywhere from 5 to 10 of you that will make that career decision and come to service in the fire service. So that's very exciting. But what I want to say to the parents is that, the generations always say it is the generation of computers and phones and a virtual world, and, it's hard to break them away and bring them into reality. But, they did it for a week. There wasn't much technology involved with this. It was all human interaction. It was touching the tools and everything of the trade. It was being able to sit there and see and touch a real person when it came to a whole week's time frame. So it can be done. If you want to take their phones away for a week, I know they'll survive. They survived this week. So I think that'll be a good plus. On the first day, I had one of the recruits on the phone. I said, "What are you doing on your phone?" We were like 3 hours into the week. He said, "Oh, I'm talking to my mom." I said, "Oop, okay. You can talk to your mom." I thought he was playing a game. But we just wanted them to remain focused and understand that, we are in the people business, and that's part of it. Our fire recruits go through an academy for almost a year, and they can't have phones in the classroom. So if you can imagine how they have to wean that behavior off to sit there and learn and study, we know it can be done. So just remember that, parents, that your kids will survive if they put their phones down for a week. So sorry, kids. But really, just to wrap up the entire week, it has been a tremendous success. We could not do the things that we do in the community without our support, especially from the mayor and city council, our city manager, and our entire city staff. So we really thank them. So if we could give them a round of applause. Okay, so we're going to get on with this graduation, but I'm going to leave you with one last tip, okay? So if you come straight out of high school into the Fire Recruit Academy, it is a college class. So don't think that just because you don't come to college, you're not getting a college-level education. So just want you to know that the trades that are out there, whether it's a vocation of welding or air conditioning or automotive technician, plumbing, the fire service, a police officer. All of those training courses are accredited, just like a college. So if you aspire to go to college, I say go for it. But if you aspire to get out of high school and say, hey, I want to learn a trade, I want a career, you can do that too. So the choice is yours. So congratulations. Thank you very much for being here all week. Thank you, parents, for allowing us to have your kids for the week. I know you don't look at it as free daycare because it's something that everyone can learn from. These kids have grown a lot in a week, and it's probably been a good break, at least 1 week out of the year, for you all to have to let your children know that they're in a trusted atmosphere where they're going to learn and grow as they become adults. So thank you very much.
All right, so all right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to call everyone up to get their Youth Academy certificates for this year, and after that we have a short PowerPoint presentation with different pictures that were taken over the course of the week. I will make sure that parents get a copy of the link so you guys can slowly see it because we're going to be kind of going kind of quickly. But okay. All right, so my class, please rise. As I call your name, please come up, okay? All right, Jake Baines. No, right. Me first. We'll give you that. Shake hands. Ronald Bowser. Amber Brown. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Caden Copperhead Cook. Wear sunglasses.
Congratulations.
Brian DeFries.
Congratulations.
Ethan Etter.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. All right. Derek King. Denata Lee. Brandon Lopez. Raphael Alexander Lopez. Aiden A. McCoy. Bryson Moran. Logan with a G, F. Styles. Nathan G. Stiles. And last but certainly not least, Vaughn Walker. You guys can have a seat. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So we had something that was going on earlier on in the week. We were trying to get the students to come up with a name for their class. However, by Wednesday, they still hadn't voted on one. So then it reverted back to the instructors to come up with a name for the class. I think all the parents are going to like the name. I think it perfectly summarizes what these kids are. So please pay attention to the very first slide. These are the fuzzy fire kittens. And this is the weekend pictures. And I'll make sure that I send this to you guys. Each day when we were doing this, we went over different things. We went over how to do inspections. We went over hose streams, the ladder company, the rescue company. We went to dispatch. We were close to the police horse stable, so we stopped over there. We did hands-only CPR, AED training. We had one of our medic units came up to the academy, and we were able to show them everything in the medic, and we actually showed them how to package some people with backboards and different things. I didn't really enjoy this at all, but I did put my trust in them. So, and they didn't drop me, so it was a good thing. And I'm a big guy, so strong kid. Mr. Moran finally got to see a Rosenbauer engine. He was very happy about that, so glad I was able to get done. And this is when we did hose streams. One thing to remember about our fire academy, we get a lot of support from operations and suppression. Most of the firefighters you see here, they came out here while they were on duty and didn't hesitate to help us. And then in one case, as soon as they left, they had an incident that they had to respond to. This is probably the fun part here for most of the kids. We put our 107-foot ladder up, and each one, whoever wanted to, could climb, and everybody climbed. Well, just about everybody. Fire marshals in the city of Portsmouth also do building inspections. So we work with Food Lion and Family Dollar, and they allowed us to take the students into their establishments so we could actually do fire inspections. We actually found 13 violations in Food Line that we have to go back to next week to address, so that was good. This is our EMS supervisor. She came out and showed us everything that she does in her job function. And then we set up the firefighter challenge. This is something that incumbent firefighters and new firefighters have to do. Everybody was hard charging the whole time. And then we had one student that actually, when he hit the Kaiser sled, it exploded in his hand. So everybody had fun, nobody quit. Everybody was willing to learn and very eager to learn. About this time, this is when the competition started. Everybody wanted to beat everybody's time. where they did this challenge was actually our fire academy on this side of the water, Southside Regional Fire Academy. And of course, we have to do our annual snowball field trip. So I'm not sure what that was. And see right there, we were trying, this is all the violations that they found in Food Lot. And that's it. These are the participants right here.